Well, I'm sure nobody missed the news earlier on this week that we've got something very exciting happening here in Dubai next March. And Tom Taaffe joins me from Goffs to tell me about the inaugural Dubai World Cup BreezeUp Sale. It's a great idea, and you're looking at around 69 horses to come here for local buyers. It's a fantastic idea. How did it come about?
Basically, I was fortunate enough to end up in discussions with Sheikh Rashid and His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, and we hatched a plan, and we worked out the process and the theses of it. And His Highness was very, very supportive and was very keen to make a world statement and give the people in the Middle East regions an opportunity to buy raw material horses. And what an idea it is by him. And we are at Goffs are very, very excited about it and honoured to be chosen by Sheikh Mohammed and by his nephew Sheikh Rashid. So we put a good bit of research and thought into it, and hopefully we've got it right.
And the horses will be sourced mostly in England and Ireland, but obviously you'll be looking to find a few with US pedigrees as well?
Yes, most certainly. I mean, the first year, there will be 69 horses, as you said. His Highness has been very, very kind, and he's given us the use of his aircraft to fly the horses over at his expense. Pretty much the same with the grooms and the riders. And so we'll have 69 horses on that plane, all being well. They'll all have to be vetted prior to leaving, proper veterinary done, x-rays and scope. And the ones that pass all that will be allowed on the plane. And we will have a subs bench in case something goes wrong with a couple of horses in veterinary, that we can add in a few more. And then there will be certain horses, I'm sure, that are bought in America and are brought to Ireland or England to get prepped. And if they pass the inspection team at Goffs, which will be myself and Nick Nugent, they'll be allowed travel. And we're looking for a particular type of horse that's going to be able to train on for many years in Dubai and the Middle East region, because you know, you need a particular type of horse that's able to race for 3 or 4 or 5 years. It's not just a 2-year-old his career is over at 2. And there's an exciting program being put together, as you'd be aware, by the GCC countries of race program. And I have to say, His Highness has been fantastic with this thought and vision to go ahead and do this. And we're very, very grateful for him.
No, it is tremendously exciting. And as I understand it, the horses will breeze on the dirt here, but they won't be timed as they are in America.
Yes, and the ethos, Laura, behind that is a lot of the time when you're breezing horses against the clock, you've got to rev them up and prepare them, and sometimes they can be overtrained and overused, and it damages their long-term and longevity and sustainability to race. And the old style breeze, we would feel, is much more suitable to this, where they breeze at 2.5-3 part speed, and you can see the horses, you can see them run out, and they haven't been put under any duress, major duress, and you can get the raw material. The other part to factor in there, it is the 24th of March when the night of the sale will be, so it's early in the year as well. So it wouldn't be suitable to be clocking or revving these horses up to a crazy extent. And along with that, the main thought of having it along with the World Cup meeting, the Dubai World Cup meeting, is that they will have 3 or 4 months to acclimatise before they need prep training to start running at the end of October and into November. So they're almost going to be 3 years of age really before a number of them are running. So that was the plan, and that's what we tried to do.
It's a great idea. You say the night of the sale. I'm imagining it could turn into quite a nice social event, because of course that week everyone's here, aren't they?
Well, that's, again, I have to congratulate His Highness and Sheikh Rashid there and their team, the Major General of Dubai Racing, Mohammed Essa, who has a fantastic team with him, Hamid and Avita there. And they've been so helpful in every area. And this sale will be held at Gate C inside, a bit like the Magic Millions. So we won't have any issues from rainstorms or sandstorms. And there's a balcony overlooking it, and there's all the seating downstairs, and the horses will be inside. There'll be some Arabian horses there as well. Everything will be rubber matted for the horses and their safety, because we live in a world of welfare, as you know. So I think we've boxed that end of it off well, and I think that we will have a very, very good sale to the audience of indeed all of the GCC countries, and as I said, further afield. And if everything is to go right, on year 2, we will probably have a plane load coming from America as well as from Europe. And we plans to build it, but one step at one time.
Can you tell me you've already had plenty of interest, even though it's only just been announced?
Yes, there's been plenty of interest, is right. I'm actually at Doncaster Sales today, which is also a Goffs UK arm. There's a sale here starting tomorrow, and I've been plagued all day with a number of people, and the BreezeUp consigners asking questions, and I've had phone calls from the States as well, and it's great to see it because people realize that this is an opportunity of a new area, a new sale, and it can be good for everybody. And that's the whole idea here, is that, shall I say, we're trying to enhance and improve, and isn't it great that His Highness thought of it to give an opportunity to all of the Middle East to have horses on their doorstep, see them breeze, and if the right horses are there, I'm sure they'll find the right customers.